And now, it's the Still Unnamed Podcast with your host, Petey Salas.
Hey kids, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Still Unnamed Podcast. I'm Pete Salas, flying solo today, and it's for two reasons really, well maybe three. One is Mark is feeling a little under the weather today, plus today's episode is part 2 from last week, so we kind of already got it in the can, so we don't need to record a full episode. I'm just doing an intro here, and that is the third reason, is because I think it's time for me to talk directly to you guys, talk directly to the audience, kind of get back to the roots of what this show was. This show originally started as some therapy for me. When I first started the show, I was pretty low, pretty not happy with life, kind of spinning my wheels, if you will. And the last few months, I guess, we've gotten a little far away from where we started with the jokes and the giggles and the laughs and all that stuff. And that's not to say that you won't get that today on today's episode, but you know, I think it's time for me to talk. I need to work out some shit, but I promise we will get to the giggles and the laughs in just a little bit. Plus, I won't take up too much of your time. I just ordered some Chinese noodles, and I need to go pick those up. This is just me talking directly to you, my people, the still unnamed audience. Let me start by saying, you know, life is a beautiful thing. It really is. You know, it's an amazing thing. You can't even begin to quantify. Huh? How's that? That's a big word for Hispanic. You can't even begin to quantify just how vast and how incredibly awesome life is. But in reality, it's got its ups and downs, and we all know that. And I'm sorry for those of you hundreds of people, and now we have cracked hundreds of people who join us every Tuesday to listen to a nice fun little chat. I'm sorry if I'm getting a little bit too raw, and to that prick a couple of months ago who compared me to a talentless Mark Maron. I'm sorry. If you're still listening, go fuck yourself. I'm not trying to do a Mark Maron impression. I'm not trying to be raw and open and oh my God, so profound. I'm just talking because I'm not happy right now. And I've been no less than 100% genuine and honest with you, my people, my listeners. I'm sorry, our listeners. I've got to include Mark there because he is a huge part of this show, and I'm not taking anything away from him, but I'm kind of glad he's not here today. But I digress. Life has its ups and downs, and sometimes it's in an upswing, sometimes it's in a downswing. And I guess the last few months it's been in a pretty good upswing for me, personally. So much so that I think I lost track and I lost focus on what this show is about. And this show is about talking. This show is about being honest. And I love a good I pooped my pants story as much as the next guy, which, spoiler alert, we're going to talk about that today when we get to the interview segment. But this is my show, and it was created out of a necessity. I've said that in the past, and right now I need it for what it was originally intended for. I had a conversation with a friend of mine that I work with who is going through some marital troubles, and she's a young girl, probably two and a half years married, just telling me all these things about how unhappy she is and how unhappy he seems, and just, you know, different problems that arise. And it got me thinking about myself. It got me thinking about my own relationship and my own problems. And I'm thinking to myself, my God, we're all going through some shit, aren't we? And what is it? What is it about this generation? Are we just that selfish? Are we just that withdrawn? Are we just that into our own shit in our own worlds? I'm not happy with the state of relationships nowadays. I'm not. Countless friends of mine, troubles, infidelity, unhappiness, depression, pill popping. Why is that? Why? Why has that just become the norm? Why are we okay with that? We shouldn't be. And then those old feelings, those old fears of mine that, like, maybe I'm just not supposed to be in a relationship. Maybe I'm just not husband material. There's so many pitfalls that we all fall into. There's so many problems that exist. And if you really stop and think about it, and you look internally, you look at yourself and you start realizing, like, man, what are those constant mistakes that I keep on making? What is it that I do or say or or something that causes these same problems to happen, that causes me to push people away? I don't know. I don't know. But a friend of mine, he's more like an older brother, Caesar. He gave me some words of advice years ago when my problems first started happening. And, you know, they still ring true to today. He said that I cannot change the way anyone thinks or what they do or their actions. I cannot change that. That is beyond the realm of my power and my control. All that I can control, all that I can change is my own actions, is my own way of being. And that's true. That's true. So with that in mind, I can only assume that whenever problems arise in my life, in relationships, in friendships, in whatever, I can only assume that it's my fault. I can only assume it's something I did because I'm only in control of my own actions. And I don't know. I tend to internalize things, and I tend to look at myself, and I have to put it on myself. So it's really important to me that things get resolved, that things work themselves out to whatever the conclusion. I don't know. It's tough. Relationships are work, and it requires two people who want to work at it to make it work. And no matter how many sweet texts or flowers sent or I love yous or whatever, like, when it gets right down to it, the reality is, in today's fast-paced society, in today's work and business field, where we're all doing 3 or 4 jobs and only getting paid for one of them, and the demand is pulling you down, demand from work, from children, from life, from parents, from sisters, brothers, just the demands and the hooks that are around you that pull you in several different directions. It's really hard to focus and build a true relationship. I think that generation's just past us. I think the reason why grandma and grandpa stayed together for the rest of their life was because, yes, they were the greatest generation. Yes, they built the fucking railroads. Yes, they fought for us. They fought the Nazis for us. Yes, I understand that. But they didn't have Facebook and podcasts and all these different things. They didn't have 900 channels. They didn't have an infinite amount of information to absorb on the internet. All they had was each other, and they leaned on each other to get them through life, to entertain them, to make them feel special and loved. So in many ways, yes, I wouldn't have the balls to storm the beaches of Normandy, but I have the balls to say that I think relationships were easier back then, because it was just about the two of you. And Grandpa never had to deal with the bullshit of some random dude liking Grandma's picture on Facebook. You know what I mean? So yes, I stand by my comments. For materialistic and comfort reasons, no, I wouldn't want to trade eras with my grandparents, because I really like my new iPhone 6. And Grandpa probably got excited about getting a new hammer. But still, there's just some things that you just can't beat from the old generation. And I think one of them is the power of love and tenacity and the ability to, you know, to hold on to each other when there is nothing else to hold on to. That was the world my grandpa lived in. And a little part of me wants to see what that era was like. But anyway, that's my rant. Hopefully shit gets better for everyone out there, everyone who's going through some troubles right now. I wish you all luck. I wish you all the best. I really do. Everyone deserves to be loved and feel special and feel like what you have with another person can't be matched or touched by anything else or anyone else. I really hope everyone achieves that at some point. Thank you for listening. I love you guys. We're going to keep on moving. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the chuckles. Let's go talk to my sister again.
But the thing I really loved about having my mom as a teacher is like during like the, what was it, science project fair or whatever. Mm-hmm. She would just give me like a project to do.
She'd just give you a blue ribbon.
No, but did you guys ever have like a end of the year like deal, like an end of the year festival?
Like a bash, yeah.
Like, would you collect tickets throughout the year to spend as currency?
No.
We had one. It's called, I don't know if they still do it, but it was awesome. It's called the Bug Bash. And you're pretty much the kids earn little tickets that have bugs on them, essentially. Mm-hmm. My mom would fucking straight up photocopy bugs and just cut them out and hand them to me, and I fucking was like a pimp.
Wow.
Like I was a pimp. Like I'd be like, do you want some of those nachos? I'd buy some nachos. I would like give some nachos from my friends here.
Just
and
throwing caterpillars left and right.
Just fucking like nobody's business.
Wow.
I was owning the 3rd grade.
Damn, son.
I could have held hands with any girl I wanted. But I didn't because I was shy.
So your mom just straight up
Hustled.
cheated for you.
We're hustlers.
Okay.
I'm a hustler, baby. I want you to know.
Okay. We never had, like, our parents weren't really involved in us in our school.
No.
They were like work parents.
Yeah, and
why
in fact, the only reason I joined theater was because Mom was like, "No, I don't want to go to your choir recitals, and no, I don't want to buy
that.
you an instrument.
I remember
so
that.
join theater because that's the only thing I don't have to be involved in." And then she got mad because like I'd have to stay after school for plays.
Oh man.
But yeah, I really wanted to be in choir, and she said no. She said no because then I have to go to recitals, and I don't want to.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
that
they
breaks
really,
my heart.
They really stunted us because it would affect their social life.
That's wow. I was like, I didn't want to do gym, so I joined the band.
Right.
And
well, see, I was in band in junior high. And I think that's only because that was at the time when like my parents were divorced and my dad would have done anything to like make me happy.
Yeah.
So he said, yeah, you can join and pick whatever instrument you want. And I picked the saxophone.
damn, that's a sexy instrument.
Yeah, I know. But so I did several extracurricular activities.
Talking about making out.
Yes. But I was in
I did
choir.
not.
I was in band.
They probably got tired of all your shit, and by the time I
They
came
never
around,
went
they
to
were-
my shit. That's the problem. Is like that's why.
Except for that one concert, whatever it is, with you wearing like the gold jacket. There's a bunch of pictures of that. That's like the only thing they went to.
they made up for it with that. Man, yeah. But I had the grandparents too. Bio and Eva would. Eva would go to all the my stuff whenever. She was a stand-in whenever Mom couldn't make it, which was often. But I mean, hey, I'm not still holding it against her 30 years later. Yeah, I'm gonna cry.
Well, then I'm not going to talk about how supporting and loving my mother was.
No, please don't.
She bought me my instrument.
Yeah, my mom never cut out bugs to give to me. Shit like that. But that's okay.
Mark and I were talking about, well, actually his mom also, we were the plates and napkins kids at the parties.
Oh yeah.
That's true. That's true. The first one they would sign up for,
Yeah.
plates and napkins, requires
And
no
yeah.
effort.
We both had an incident where like we accidentally signed up for cookies or something one
Yeah.
day and got in a lot of trouble.
Oh, my brother Michael, baby brother.
Right.
He was bad at that, and he would get like cupcakes.
Yeah, something really
Like that's just you got to put work into it,
Right.
and that's
Right.
not something you buy.
And that's also, he's probably the kid that like told your mom the night before.
Oh yeah.
Mom, I need 40 cupcakes for tomorrow. What?
Yeah, he was terrible.
No, I knew better than that. I wouldn't have gotten into that kind of trouble.
I mean, sometimes the list just gets too.
Yeah, by the time it gets to you, there's nothing left. It's like, okay.
I mean, I could swing bean dip, maybe.
a bag of chips, yeah.
No. You're talking about a bag of chips.
No, but I'm pretty sure I remember getting in trouble for signing up for that's a mistake you only make once. Like, no. I need to get to that list now. Get those napkins.
Yeah, we had a fun childhood growing
Yeah.
up.
Yes, we did, guys.
But I mean, you were pretty good at drama and in that class, weren't you?
Yeah, I was okay. And then I started to get shy, I guess, and I didn't want to be on stage. I was more backstage after
What
a while.
happened?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You were quite like the chorus line type of like
Yeah.
front and center, and then you moved on.
I don't know.
Was it because you dropped that shit on stage?
I think so. That was it. It was over.
You weren't there, right? You weren't there for that.
No.
No, that was.
Oh
high
my
school.
God, I'll never forget that.
Well, what happened?
Cringeworthy. Alyssa had the lead in Dracula, the lead female.
She was Dracula? That's very groundbreaking.
It is.
Congratulations.
They were a very progressive school there. No, she was Mina Murray?
No, I was Lucy.
The
Lucy,
Pita,
okay.
Santa Maria.
Right. She was the main one that Dracula was after.
Nice.
He wanted her ass.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So there was
not
a scene.
So nice.
There was a scene where she's like, I guess she's got a monologue and she's talking into the mirror and combing her hair, brushing
Like
her
you
hair.
do.
Right.
Yeah.
And
She still does that shit.
she was facing a dresser in a mirror, and it had like, you know, candles and teacups and stuff set up on it. It had a bunch of shit.
Was
on it.
Phantom of the Opera playing?
No. This is Dracula.
I
Listen.
know, but that's a good
attention.
ambiance
Yes.
song.
Yeah.
Can I sing a bit for you?
No.
Oh gosh.
Da-na-na-na. Nope, that's Final Countdown.
Jesus Christ.
Da-na-na-na.
So she's sitting there and she has her monologue, and it's like 2 minutes of just talking.
Yeah.
And it was good, and I was like, it drew me in. Like, this is my sister.
Did
This
you
is her-
cry? Were
her
you
big
gonna-
scene? Shut the fuck up.
I'm interested. I'm invested in the story.
I'm telling the story. She was talking and saying a monologue. She was alone on stage. This was her big moment. And I don't know what caused her to swing around and look towards the audience or look towards someone who entered stage right or whatever. And she knocked the fucking dresser and it fell back.
Oh,
And it just,
no.
all the candles, the saucers, everything was like...
Oh no!
And she just kept on going. She was a professional. She kept on going.
Way
But
to go, babe.
As
As
she
soon
walked,
as I went.
as she was walking off stage, I saw her covering her face, and I'm sure she
Oh,
cried.
I just bawled as soon as I got backstage.
Right.
It was.
Wow.
It
What
was-
night was this? Was this opening night?
I think so.
Probably
I
if
think
we were
so.
there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I really do think it was opening night.
Yeah, that was. Would that be one of your top 5? Most embarrassing moments?
Probably, I'd say so.
Wow, that hurt. My heart is aching
And
right now.
that crushed my dreams, and now.
And you're like, I'm backstage from now on. I'm just gonna wear black. Cut myself. Wow.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Is that when you stopped going by Ashley?
Was that when Fred was born? Such a weird nickname. You guys were weird kids.
We were. I mean, everybody goes through that phase. Where
Are you
you're just
still in
weird.
contact with those people?
Mandy, I talk to Mandy all the time.
Okay.
Not really anyone else. Sometimes Panga or Topanga,
Which was not her real name.
which was not her real name either. No. But yeah.
Was she weird like Topanga?
No,
or was
actually.
she smart hot like Topanga?
She
Or was she
was
hot?
pretty smart. Yeah.
Was she hot? Never mind. Don't answer that.
Answer it later though. That's
Um,
anyway.
That's all I care about.
have you had
My
any-
wife, was she beautiful?
And my wife. Why'd you say it like that?
Because that's how I talk to her when the doors are
Like
closed.
Borat?
Yes. My wife. Where did I leave my wallet? Dude, I thought I lost my wallet one time, like 2 weeks ago. I was at a family reunion.
Okay.
I checked because
Turns out a dog ran off with it.
he fucking stole my identity. No, because I usually like will sense if my wallet is missing, and I sensed it, and I checked. I slapped my butt.
Right.
And it
As
was
we
not
all
there.
do.
How else are you gonna check?
Exactly.
And it was gone, and I was like, oh shit, I lost my wallet at this family reunion with like 5 different families.
Oh.
Like it was huge. Like it was hundreds of
very
people.
Godfather of you, meeting of the 5 families.
And well, we had to. Don't worry about it. So I was like, ah, shit, I lost my wallet. I turned to my mom. I was like, I think I lost my wallet. And then she's like, what? And Letty was there, and she's like, what? And Letty's my aunt. She's, you know that weird aunt. Do you have a weird aunt?
Not
really,
really.
no.
Okay,
no.
well, she's the weird aunt.
Okay.
And she was like,
I've heard
"What?"
of that concept.
Yes. Well, it's real, and I have one. So she's like, well, let me go tell the DJ. We had a DJ. It was outside. So she goes to the DJ and she hands her the mic and she's like, okay, we're looking for a wallet. By the way, I have a Batman wallet. So she had to say, like, it's got a Batman emblem on it. And I'm like, I'm a 28-year-old adult with a Batman wallet.
Right.
So then I'm looking around and then my brother was there. I got like half the family looking for it. Looking, because we're in huge property. Probably, I don't know, is 4 acres a lot?
Yeah, it's pretty big. That's pretty big.
How much is this property?
This is like 2.5.
2.5 to 3.
Yeah, it was like 4 acres.
Okay.
And I was like, shit. So, and then my brother's like, hey, check your car. Maybe
check yourself before you wreck yourself.
So I start walking to my car and I'm like, I'm such an idiot. Mm-hmm. So I call up Alyssa. I'm like, maybe I didn't even bring it. Because Alyssa didn't come to the family reunion because she hates my family. She purposely gave Dexter pink eye so he could skip. She farted on his face.
That's the ultimate excuse.
She like held his face under her butt. So I call her. I'm like, hey, did I leave my wallet? And I'm there and she's like, yeah, it's here. Why? I was like, I thought I lost my wallet. So then I had to go to the DJ and just announce like, hey, we found the wallet.
Crisis averted.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, and I did not tell anyone what happened to the wallet except for the people that asked. Mm-hmm. And it was mostly my family. So where was it? It was at home. And of course I got a bunch of shit for it.
Right.
So I hate my family.
You were better off saying a dog took it. They would have understood that. Same shit happened to me.
Okay, yeah. You gotta watch out for those dogs. They run this place. I tell you more, you gotta put that on a chain.
Have you had any embarrassing moments?
Have I?
Well, besides that one. What was your...
I fucking lost my wallet at a family reunion. I don't know.
Any cringe-worthy drop part?
Worthy.
1/3 of the set on stage moments?
Oh, well, I mean, this wasn't great, but I think you may recall it. It was pretty bad. We were in charge of summer film for Pan Am for college, and everybody was like dragging ass and and we were done for the day and we were loading everything onto the dock, and I was getting frustrated and I was getting pissed, and I'm usually a very quiet person and I don't like to have outbursts, but I was like, you know what? And then I start telling, like, I get on top of the dock and I'm like, you guys, we need to do this. We need to get together. We need to finish this. We gotta hurry up. And I was getting done and I was like, okay, I'm pissed. People can tell I'm pissed and maybe they're going to get off their asses. And then I said more faster. And I said more faster and I paused. And then I could tell like I was defeated. And then all the anger just went away and I was like, oh God.
You lost
I lost it. I lost the crowd.
Right.
And I felt mortified, and I was like, so let's get it done. And then everybody was quiet and getting it done. Not because I motivated, but because they were like, God, that was embarrassing. That was terrible. And that was so bad. Because like there was people like that I didn't know, and there's like their impression of me. Right. And they're like, oh, this guy is fucking serious. Right. This guy, he doesn't take shit from nobody. And then I said more faster. Right. Like an idiot. And I was, you
could have run that warehouse.
I know.
It's crazy.
I'm so sad right now. I might cry.
That was your General Patton moment of standing in front of the big flag?
Yeah, that was my Julius Caesar.
But it'd be like General Patton had his dick out the whole time. Just did not work.
So one time Julius Caesar... No, it wasn't Julius Caesar. Who was it? Never mind. Don't worry about it. If it comes back to me... Napoleon. I think it was Napoleon. Napoleon Bonaparte. He was gonna conquer a land, and he got off the ship. As soon as he got off the ship, he tripped and he fell, and he fucking lands face first, and everyone stops and is like, "Oh, that's fucking embarrassing." And then he jumps up, And he says, I conquer this land with both my hands. And he has the ground in his fists, and everyone's fucking pumped.
Is this true?
This is true.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, fucking
History.
Napoleon. I was like, that's how you fucking recover. Not fucking just, let's do it, guys.
Right. I see.
Yeah.
What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
You know, Quentin was asking that question the other day about your most embarrassing moment. Were you there?
No, I don't think so.
I can't remember where.
And that's when I realized I'm pretty cool.
I said nothing. I don't know because there's different levels of embarrassment. There's like in front of a crowd. There's personal embarrassment. There's like disappointment in yourself. And I couldn't think of it that night, and now I'm drawing a blank now too.
Do you want me to talk about another embarrassing story? Will that help? Because let me tell you, boy, I have a book.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm just saying I have a lot of them.
I guess my most embarrassing moment was
Have you ever shit yourself?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, was it during your sad Christmas?
No, I didn't. And I wasn't sad.
Your sad drunk Christmas.
I wasn't sad. I was nervous, so I drank a lot.
And then you got sad.
Well, I eventually got sad. But no, I didn't shit myself. I shat myself as a child in school.
Yeah.
That sucks. That sucks a lot.
Okay, you were going to tell a different story.
No, I guess my most embarrassing moment was when Alyssa dropped that thing on stage.
Thanks so
I was
much.
so embarrassed to be your brother. It's crazy.
How old were you when you shit yourself?
First grade, so 7.
I was teaching the class.
I still, every time I see blue dress pants, it reminds me of the time that I shat them. I could never wear blue dress pants ever in my life.
What?
Because I was wearing blue dress pants when I shit myself as a child. Blue dress pants and like a checkered shirt. I don't know why. I have very vivid memories of certain things. And other things I can't remember shit.
Yeah, like certain details about certain events.
Right. So I remember exactly what I was wearing, and it still makes me sick to think about it.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird how that works.
Yeah.
So you have 2 then?
Oh, no. I have plenty. But
No, I meant have you ever shit yourself?
As well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The end.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
It was not a first grade story.
Was it recently?
No.
In
No.
the past 10 years?
No, but it was in high school.
Ugh.
Ugh.
What the fuck?
So do I have to tell my shit story?
You haven't
Now
learned,
you do.
You haven't learned to, like, listen to your body?
So here we were. It was Saturday. We were doing All Valley. We were in a strange school. And All Valley, for those who don't know, it's a solo competition where you're when you're up against the whole valley in your section. So I was against a bunch of other trombone players to get a spot to be in the All Valley band and then go on to state. That morning, my mom got me McDonald's breakfast.
Oh, okay.
And I got the sausage biscuit and hash brown and the orange juice. Orange juice.
No.
Orange juice
No.
makes you shit.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I didn't know that. My mom should have known that when she bought it for me.
Right.
So I'm eating it, and then on the bus right over, because this isn't even our school. This is like a whole different school. I can't tell you what school.
Right.
So I get there.
So how
and
many people, like, were
within the band?
on the bus?
Oh, on the bus, not too many went.
What was the ratio of people to dogs on the bus?
Dogs are always going to be like
All right, sorry, go on.
6-1. There's about 15 other kids in the bus. Because they only take the best. And what?
No?
That's what I thought. So on the bus ride over, I'm start feeling the cramps and I'm like, and the grumbles, and I'm like, God, I need to take a shit real bad. So we get there and I don't have to perform until like a certain time. So I'm like, I'm gonna go use this time to go look for a fucking toilet because I need to take a shit real bad.
Right.
So I'm with a girl. She's my friend. She's cute. She plays saxophone, and she's like, "Oh, where are you going?" I was like, "I need to find a bathroom real bad. Do you want to come help look for me?" She's like, "Sure." So we're looking through this strange school, and I'm like, "Oh my God, we cannot find a fucking men's bathroom. There's a woman's bathroom, like a girl's bathroom," and I'm like, "It should be like right next to it, but it's not. I could not find it." And I was like, "Hold on, by the way, I'm lugging around my trombone this whole fucking time."
Right.
And I set it down and I stand it up and I'm leaning on it and I'm like, this hurts. And she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm fine." And then I made, this is my fault. It's 100% on me. I will take full responsibility of it. I was like, maybe I just need a fart.
Oh, never trust a fart.
Never trust a fart.
Never trust a
Young
fart.
and dumb. Full of orange juice. So I'm leaning over it, and then I do a quick little toot, but enough to feel a squirt.
Yes.
And I was like, "Oh, I just shit myself." It wasn't a big old dump, but it was enough to
smell.
I shit myself.
Right.
And
That shame, that shit shame.
yeah.
Washed over you.
And and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go use this girl's bathroom." So I'm like, "Hold on to my trombone." She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, I'm just gonna go in here." And she's like, "Okay, I'll keep an eye out." So I go in there, I take off my underpants, and I just fucking shit, and then I have my underpants to deal with.
And you just left them in there?
And well, here's the thing. I was like, "What am I gonna do with these underpants?" And I throw them in the toilet.
Oh, Mark. Mark. What
Push the
fucking
I'm an idiot.
Logic is that?
I'm like, I need to get rid of this. And I flush it. And of course it doesn't go anywhere because it's a fucking pair of underbritches.
Oh my God. You are a goddamn moron, dude.
It was dumb. It was straight up dumb. I'm proud to say I'm not as dumb anymore. So I'm like, "Oh fuck." And I use my index finger and my thumb and I reach in there, I pull out my drippy underwear and I poke my head out of the stall and I look around and I kind of just like walk over and I dump it in the trash can and I fucking wash my hands and bolt.
Wow.
So
Damn.
yeah. So that's a self-embarrassing story. Because she doesn't know I shit myself. God, I hope not. Whatever.
Wow. I've heard some good rusty trombone stories in my life. But that takes the cake.
Hey, thanks.
Wow. Well, that was enlightening.
Yeah. Have I told you that story?
No, it doesn't sound familiar.
And the fact that you were like seeking a place to shit with a cute girl, like that doesn't compute with me. That's
Well,
like
I
the
didn't-
last person that you would want knowing your
She wanted to hang
workings.
out, and I was like,
yeah, but not to find a
Look,
shitter with you.
look, I had a girlfriend at the time, guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you were hanging out with.
I was hanging out with a cute saxophone player.
Wow.
Yeah, don't tell Alyssa.
Look at you.
So,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
You should have. I don't know.
and then God struck down the poo.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
That is awful.
That is
Yeah.
pretty terrible.
Thanks, guys.
Well, that was a fun way to end that one.
Yeah.
I'm going to go cry now.
Right. Anyway.
Anyway.
Well, thanks for being on the show, guys, and hanging out and talking about shit and death of one of my idols, and it's all good. It is
And the
all
death
good.
of Alyssa's confidence.
Yeah, that's true.
That really set the tone, and it made it a chance to where I could get her.
I wonder how different life would have been had she not dropped that dresser.
She would not give me the light of day. She barely gave me the light of day.
She would have been on Glee right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Boo.
You know what? She would be opening for Idina Menzel tomorrow night in Austin, Texas.
Is that where you guys are going?
That's where we're going.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, we're gonna see Adele Dazeem.
Yeah, when my mom reminded me this week, she's like, they're going out of town, and I'm like, oh, okay. And she goes, and I've got Harley and Dexter all weekend, and I'm like, wait, they're not taking Harley? Like, I really thought you would take her to go watch the lady who sings her favorite song, but no, this is a nice little getaway for you two.
She's gonna really love one song, and then just be bored the rest of the night.
Or fall asleep like at the circus.
But do you guys know any other songs she sings?
Yeah, name it. Let It Go. Defying Gravity. The list goes on.
And so on.
Ellipses.
Wow. Well, that's cool.
Alyssa probably does.
She's got a beautiful voice, though.
Right?
She's got a beautiful voice.
Isn't that Rachel Berry's mom?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
I'm down with the Glee. I didn't watch it. I haven't watched it the last
No,
2
I haven't
years,
seen
really.
it.
No.
Is it still on?
Yes. No, it is.
It is?
Yeah, they were gonna cancel it.
I thought it was on its last season, like last year.
Yeah. Or this. I mean, they have long seasons, so I'm sure it's the same season that
Right.
just never ended. But
Okay. Well, good
All right.
luck. Good luck with that.
thanks.
And I want to thank you guys for listening. And hit the music. Thank you guys for joining us again on your Taco Tuesday morning. And thanks, Alyssa, my baby sister. And Mark, thank you again.
Hey, don't worry about it.
What was your nickname this time around?
District 9.
District 9. Okay. You want to throw in a nickname while you're at it?
No, I don't.
She's so fun.
Thanks
Okay.
for having me.
Well, no problem. Special thanks to our sponsor, Chico's Bail Bonds. And I want to wish everybody out there a very happy Taco Tuesday.
Isn't District 9 like a Hunger Games thing?
No, that's about... That's that movie about the aliens. The aliens that are...
Oh, yeah, that weird one.
Yes.
Fuck that guy.
Bye-bye.